Okay, so we were dealing with the pandas, and I think 3 sessions we have devoted enough, good enough on pandas, and let's see a few advanced things. Okay, further things. Okay, so let me create 2 data frames quickly, and let me check those. Okay, registrations. This is one data frame. Okay, and there is one more data frame known as logins. Right, this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Understand? So actually, what we're gonna discuss this time is merging of data frames. Merging of data frames. But actually, what happened? Please, can you mute yourself? Yeah. See, everyone. What happens is that if you see any organization, every organization actually maintain their data in different tables. Okay, something like this. See properly. Okay. Suppose I'm opening a notepad here, and suppose I open a store. Okay, in that store I have some products. So I created a table known as products table. Okay, and in this products table, I created a column known as product ID so that I can uniquely identify every product. Another column I have with product name. Okay. And suppose another column I have product cost, something like this. Okay. Product ID 1 is this, name is suppose Lux, and cost is suppose 20 rupees. Similarly, product ID 2, name is suppose Rexona, and cost is suppose 10 rupees. Again, product ID 3, it is suppose Dove, and cost is suppose 50 rupees. Okay, I opened a store in which I have only 3 products for now. Okay, product name, Rexona, and Dove. And what happens? I have one more table known as customers table, in which all the customers who used to do shopping with me, their record is maintained like this: customer ID, okay, customer name, and their address, mobile number, and everything. Suppose something like this. Okay, so customer ID 1 is Mr. C, name is A, address is something X6, and mobile number is 78 something. Customer ID 2 is Mr. B, okay, and his name is suppose address is suppose YY, and mobile number is 98. Okay, customer ID 3 is suppose Mr. name C, his address is suppose something, and his mobile number is suppose anything 690 something. Right, this is the thing which is given to you. Okay, product table and customer table. Now what happened, this is the thing which is available. Example, take it this way: you log into the Flipkart. Okay, on the Flipkart they are maintained their databases. What are the products I am having? Something like this. This is Lux, this is Rexona, this is Dove. Okay, so they maintain a separate table for every product. Oh, sorry, for products they maintain a separate table for the product. Similarly, when you do shopping on the Flipkart, so first of all you register there. Okay, you enter your address, you enter your mobile number. So your record they maintain in the customer table. Okay, now when you do the shopping, actually that information they maintain in the sales table. That information they maintain in the sales table. How? Suppose on some particular date, suppose date is what? Let's say today's date, 16 June. Okay, which customer? Suppose customer ID. See everyone. So they don't mention complete information about the customer here in the sales table. They just mention their ID. Okay, so suppose customer ID 1, that is your C name A, Mr. Name is Mr. A. Okay, he has done the shopping on 16 June. So here we enter his ID, that is 1. Okay, 1. Which product he has purchased. So instead of entering entire information of the product, we enter his ID. Suppose he purchased Rexona. Okay, so we will enter his product ID, that is PID. He has purchased Rexona. So what is the Rexona's ID? 2. How much quantity he has purchased, that we mention here. Suppose he has purchased 10 quantity. So read this statement, everyone. This statement actually is telling on 16 June 2022, something here, sorry, 16 June 2022, what has happened? Customer ID 1, that is what? Mr. A has purchased product ID 2. What is that? Rexona. How many quantity he has purchased? 10. This is how they maintain the information. Similarly, on same 16 June, okay, another customer, suppose Mr. C. What is C's ID? The ID of C is what? 3. He has done the shopping and he has purchased, suppose what? Lux. So what is the ID of the Lux? Lux's ID is 1. Okay. And how much quantity is purchased? Suppose 5. Similarly, again, on 16 June, again, Mr. C came for the shopping on same 2022. Right? So what is the Mr. C's ID? Number 3. We mention here. What is the product he purchased? He is this time purchased Dove. What is the ID of the Dove? 3. You mention 3 here, right? And how much quantity he purchased? He purchased, example, 1, because Dove is costly. Something like this. Tell me everyone, first the structure of the table is clear. What I've done here.
Yes, sir.
Right? See everyone. This is how your actually companies maintain their databases. Okay, this is how they maintain. These kind of tables are known as your dimension tables. Okay, and this table that you are seeing here is known as your fact table. But suppose now I want to do analysis. What analysis I need? Which product has been purchased by which customer? Example. Okay, which product has been purchased by which customer? Or example, on 16 June, this table is there now. I want to get further information about what is the total sales amount for this particular order. For this particular order, what is the sales amount? I want to get the information. Sales amount, okay? There is nowhere the cost is mentioned. Only thing is mentioned about quantity. Okay, where, how can you get the sales amount? You can get the sales amount by looking at the data. Okay, which product he has purchased? He has purchased the product 2. Which and where this information is available? Where? In another table known as products table. Okay, in this products table. So I will go this table, and in this table, what product he has purchased? 2. So this is the 2. What is the cost? 10 cost. So actually, what I need to bring? I need to bring here in this table some data from this table. Example, I need here cost, P cost, which is actually not available. This is available in another table known as products table. Only then I will be able to tell that, okay, how much is the total sales amount for this particular order? Suppose I bring it. What is the product cost for the product ID? 2 is 10. What is the product cost for product ID 1? 20 rupees. Okay. What is the cost for product ID 3? That is 50 rupees. Now see, if I ask you what is the total sales amount for this particular order, you can tell yes very easily. How many quantity he has purchased? 10. What is the cost of per unit amount? 10. So 10 into 10 will be what? 100. So I can tell now, okay, total sales amount will be what? 100 rupees for this. It will be 100 rupees for this. Same, because 5 into 20 will be 100. What will be the sales amount for this? 50 rupees. Right? But remember how we approach this. We had to bring the data from some other table to this table, because this is how actually your tables have been designed. We don't have some information will be available here, some information will be available in other tables. So we need to bring data from other tables to one table. Okay, or from different table to different table. Means we need to merge those tables, or we want to form the joins between the tables, because this is how your databases are maintained. Okay, so now what we need to do, we we merge 2 tables. What table? Sales table. Okay, this was the sales table, CID, product ID, quantity, and date column, and we merge it with which table? Products table, to get this particular information. If such is the requirement, you want to bring the data from another table into one table, example, from any table to different table, then we need to form a join. Okay, then we need to form the joins on merging. And how I can bring everyone? Now you can guess how I bring 10 here. If anybody can explain me how I mention 10 here. How I bought it 10 here. What is the logic behind that? No,
Sir,
we are
based
not.
on product ID, we checked in the table of products.
Yes, very good. We saw that we need to know the product ID 2. Okay, we need to know the product ID 2. See everyone, right? So 2 should be there. I go 2 here, right? Then only I will be able to fetch the data from here, the 10. Okay, similarly 1 is here. So I need 1 here. Then only I will be able to fetch the data here. Similarly 3 is here. 3 is here. Only then I will be able to fetch the data here. So what happened? Whenever you want to merge the tables, or you want to join the tables, you need some matching field. In this case, what is the matching field? This is the matching field, and this is the matching field, right? These are the matching fields, product ID here and product ID here. So whenever you found the join, there should be some matching field. Name is not mandatory. Remember, name can be different, but the meaning, same meaning should be communicated. And actually, this column that you are seeing here, product ID, is known as primary key. Okay, this is primary key, means this particular column is used to identify each individual record uniquely. Individually, it can identify every record. Okay? And here, when you are using same product ID, this is known as foreign key. Same PID, this time is known as foreign key because what you have entered here, why you entered 2? Reason? Because the person purchased what? Person purchased Rexona. So this 2 actually information is copied from which table? From this table. So it is foreigner here. It is not his own data. This is data of some other table. Which table is that? Products table, right? Similarly, this one is not data of this table. It has come from another table. Which table? Products table. So it is what? It is nothing but your foreign key, right? So this product ID column is what? Foreign key. Tell me everyone. Similarly, this CID is what? What you have entered? Customers information. 133 is information of which? This information is actually belongs to some other table. Which is that? Customer table. So these columns are known as your CID, PID, which you are taking data from another table and copying it here. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. CID and PID are known as foreign keys. So you normally create relationship on the basis of primary key and foreign keys. Clear, everyone? Why I'm calling it foreign key? Is it clear? Why it is foreign?
Because it is imported from another table.
Yes, because this data is not of this table. We have taken it from another table. So these are what? Foreigners here. Right, everyone? Okay, clear? Right, now let me move ahead. So whenever we want to bring data from one table to another table, we need to take the help of joins. Remember, yesterday also we formed the join, but that was not a join, that was append operation. That was a requirement was one table data we want to append below another table data. That was the requirement, right? Remember, we had 2 columns A and B example this way. What was our requirement yesterday? Yesterday requirement was this A and B. Let me show you their directed itself. See what we did yesterday. Okay, we have 2 tables which are the same columns, example A and B, some data. Another table which are the same columns A and B. What we want? Below this table, I want to append this data. Below this table, I want to append this data. That we did, right? But purpose was different. You are merging where? Below your first table data. Okay, when your column structure is, your table structure is same, you just want to bring the data from another table and append below that table. Normally, then we go for append operation. Here, purpose is different. We want to bring the relevant data from another table. Then we go for joins. Okay, so now come here. What are the different kind of joins we're gonna study? Okay, means joins. It is similar to joins in DBMS. Joins in DBMS. So 4 different joins are there. 1, inner join. Okay. Second, your left outer join. Okay. Third one, right outer join. Okay. And fourth one we're going to discuss is full outer join. Okay. Something like this. Right. So what I did, for the same purpose, actually I have 2 tables here. One is the registrations table. Understand everyone, in which what happens, suppose there was an event about to happen after 1 month. Okay, for example, remember this internship only. When the internship started, then mostly 50, 60 people at the beginning say, sir, I will attend 100% classes. Okay, I will join, right? Similarly, so at the time some event happened, there was a registration happening. So ask from the employees, okay, who will join? So everybody said these 4%. Andrew, Bobo, Claire, David says, sir, I will join, right? So their registrations were done and every one of us assigned a unique ID, 1, 2, 3, 4. But these persons are assigned a unique ID. Done. Then actual event happened, like today, right? Event happened today. Okay. Example. At that time, that known as logins. Then the event happened. Few of the people turned up. Few of the already registered people turned up, like Andrew and Bobo. And 2 new people came. 2 more new people came who didn't register before the event. That is your logins. Okay. And we give them a different ID this time. Login ID 1, login ID 2, login ID 3, login ID 4. Okay. So these are different data available. These are different data available, right? So there may be different requirement. Example, different requirement that you may need. Sometime, as I told you, you may need to fetch data from another table to this table. Okay, or this table to this table. So what? See, we have 2 tables here. If you want to bring data from, example, this data to this data, means the data of this table to data of this table. Okay, this is my requirement example. Okay, any data we want to bring here, then we have to form what? Joins we have to form. Okay, how we'll form? Remember, to make the joins, what we need? We need a matching field. How will we match? Suppose my requirement is out of the registered people, the people who have registered, okay, how many people actually turned up? How many people actually turned up in the event? Okay, these four people registered: Andrew, Bobo, Claire, David. Okay, they give the ID. When the event happened, only means out of those, these two turned up: Andrew and Bobo, and two new people turned up. Okay, what is my requirement this time? Out of this table, just show me the result. Okay, understand everyone? Show me the result of only those people who turned up at the logins event. In fact, I want only record of Andrew and I want a record of only Bobo because these are the only two people turned up. Okay, so how will the join work? See properly, everyone. That is very, very important. Okay, as I told you, first of all, what do you require? You require a matching field. Okay, you require a matching field. So how the match it will work? See properly. Okay, so first of all, what is a matching field? Remember, matching field should communicate same meaning. Name is different, fine, that is acceptable, but they should communicate same meaning. Okay, so this is actually ID which is assigned differently when the registration was happened. This is the ID which was assigned when event actually happened. So they are communicating different meaning this time. This is the registration ID. This is actual login ID. So both have different meaning. So they will not be considered for a matching field. The matching field this time is nothing but the name of the people. So this is my matching column. This one and this one. Now how it will work? Understand everyone. See properly. We'll come to first table. So first of all, I'm explaining you inner join. Understand? I'm explaining you inner join. So inner join gives you only, remember what? Matching records. Inner join gives you only and only matching record. No further record will be given. Only matching records will be given to you. Okay. So what will happen? This is the matching field. So every record of this particular column, which is a matching field, will be compared with every record of this matching field. So how it will compare? See, Andrew will be compared with Xavier. Is Andrew matched with the Xavier? No. Andrew is different. Xavier is different. So no join will happen. Okay. Join will not happen. Move ahead. You will not stop. Now Andrew will be compared with what? Andrew. Is there match, everyone? Yes, there is a match. Andrew and Andrew. Okay. So what are the other columns which are available here? Login ID. So this login ID column will be created here. So we will bring data from another table, right? But the matching records. And Andrew's corresponding login ID is what? 2. That will be entered here like this. But you will not stop here. You will move ahead. Again, Andrew will be compared with Yolanda. There is no match. Move ahead. No join will happen. Again, Andrew will be compared with the Bobo. Again, no match. So no join will happen. Your first comparison has been done. Now move ahead. Now you will take Bobo. Bobo will be compared with Xavier. Is there a match? No. Bobo will be compared with Andrew. Is there a match? No. Bobo will be compared with the Yolando. No match. Bobo will be compared with what? Bobo. Match. Yes, there is a match. When there is a match, other columns which are available in this table, they will be corresponding entry of that particular matching field will be picked, matching row will be picked up. So this is the match now. So what is the corresponding login ID? Okay. The column is what? Only one column is there. So that column has been picked. What is corresponding login ID for? That will be picked up and come here. Okay. That will be picked up and come here. But you will not stop. You will again move ahead. Now you will be taken Claire. So Claire compared with the Xavier, no match. Claire with Andrew, no match. Claire with Yolanda, no match. Claire with Bobo, no match. Remember? So none of the record match. So this row will not be taken. This row will not be taken, right? Not taken into the consideration. Right? Move ahead. Now come to the David. Okay. David. David compared with Xavier, no match. David compared with Andrew, no match. David compared with Yolanda, no match. David compared with Bobo, no match. So there is no match. So no, this row will also will not be taken. So what you are getting, only and only this record you will get. Only and only this result. That is means only matching records. So when you need from both the tables only and only matching records, then which join you should use? You should use inner join. This is what we did. That is intersection. Have you heard about the word intersection, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right? Intersection means common elements, right? Intersection means common element. So whenever you want only matching records, then which join you will use? Inner join. And how many records you will get? You will get matching records from both the table, right? So you will have the columns from left table as well as matching records from the right table. Tell me, everyone, if this is clear, then tell me. Then I'll explain you. Every join will be clear to you automatically if it is clear. Tell me everyone.
Clear, sir. Clear.
Others, please. Varun, is it fine? Others, please. Inosh, Avinash, Hardik is talking. Hemant sir, Madhu ma'am, Nikhil, Vijay Lakshmi,
Yes, sir.
Sushrita.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Clear? Okay, great. It should be clear
Sir,
actually. Yes, 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 please.
sir, after compare on both, sir,
Hmm.
registration ID and login ID, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, what operation done, sir, after comparison, sir?
I'm
You
repeating
guys,
once. I'm repeating once again. Okay, don't
yes,
worry.
sir.
Okay, see what will happen. Uh, what when we mention a join, when we'll form the join, then how it will be compared? First of all, you will identify what is the matching record. Yes, it will check further. It will not stop. It will not stop, Varun. Let me explain you again. See, so we have to find out which is the matching record. So here matching record is name column and name column, right? If, for example, in this case, the previous case that we discussed here, if suppose we would have to join these two tables, okay, then what is the matching record in these two? How can we merge these two tables on the basis of matching record? What is that? Product ID from here and product ID from here. Similarly, if you want to combine this customer table with my sales table, so what is the matching record? Customer ID and customer ID, right? This is the only matching record, right? Everyone clear? Please tell me,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
right?
sir.
See, now see what happened. I'll move again here. Okay. Sorry, right open. Okay. So this is the matching record right now, name and name, right? This is the name. Okay. So let me bring the pen again and see. So first record will be compared with all the records. Come here and match. Xavier with Xavier. No, there is no match, right? Move ahead. Andrew with Xavier, no match. Andrew with Andrew, match. The moment it will match, okay, the columns of rest of the columns of this table will be picked up and placed here like this. Login ID. What are the other columns? This is the matching fields. Of course, it is there already. We'll mention here login ID. Okay, you will mention here login ID. And what is the login ID of the Andrew? 2. That will be entered here. Okay, but you will not stop. You will not stop. Again, you will move ahead. Andrew will be compared with again Yolando. Is there match? No match. Okay. Andrew with come again Bobo. There is a match? No match. You are stopped here when all the row has been covered. But you may think, sir, why it is doing? Because it may be possible in future again there may be an Andrew. Example. So this Andrew, if there is a match, again the match will happen. Then one more record you will get corresponding to this Evan, Andrew, and again whatever his login ID is, suppose login ID is example 5. So that will be also entered here. Okay, so remember, every time the join will happen, you will get a new row. Remember that. Every time join will happen, you will get a new row. Right? Let's keep that in mind, right? So that is done. Now you will come with the Bobo. So which column we have created? Login ID. Okay. And what is the corresponding Andrew's information? Andrew's information is 2. Move ahead. Take Bobo. Bobo will compare with Xavier. Is a match? No match. Andrew, no match. Yolanda, no match. Bobo, yes match. Immediately merging will happen. Okay. And the columns will be picked up. What is the columns information? Login ID is what? 4.
4.
That will be entered here. Okay. Now move ahead. What will be taken? Clear. Clear will be picked up from here. With Xavier, no match. Andrew, no match. Yolanda, no match. Bobo, no match. No, there is no match. So this record will not be taken because there is no match. I'm talking inner join. Only matching records are needed. Only matching records, right? Similarly, move ahead. What we want this time? David. David will be compared with Xavier, no match. Andrew, no match. Yolanda, no match. Bobo, no match. There is no match. So again, when there is no match between the tables, that record will not be taken. So only record that you will get will be these 3, these 2 records. Okay. So when we want only matching records, then what you will do? You will use inner join. Clear, everyone? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Right? And same thing you can understand from here. If I come here, suppose same thing. I want to bring here what? The cost. I copied here now. Suppose I don't want to copy this product cost. I want to, let me remove this. Totals even, this even, this even, this even. Okay. I want to form a join, inner join between this sales table and this products table. Okay, so what is the matching record? Product ID. So how it will be? We want to actually bring the cost. So how it will work? 2 will be taken, compared with every record of the products table. 2 with the 1, no match. 2 with the 2, yes, there is a match. Yes, there is a match. So this records will be taken. These records will be taken. What is the name? One column is P name. Other column is what? P cost. So what is the P name? P name is Rexona. What is the cost? 10. But you will not stop. 2 will be compared with 3. No match. Move ahead. Come with the 1. 1 will be compared with the 1. Yes, match. The moment match happens, this data will be copied. Done. Again, you will not stop. 1 will be compared with 2. No match. 1 will be compared with 3. No match. Move ahead. Take 3. 3 with 1. No match. 3 with 2. No match. 3 with 3 match. Again, same data will be taken and pasted here. This is how you will get a data in this table from different table. Clear, everyone? Now tell me. I think it should be okay now. Perfectly.
Okay, sir.
Others, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Now see, let me implement this. So same thing that we are talking. Okay. So we have registrations and logins. So how will we do that? We'll mention here, see, pd.merge. Okay. Pandas library pd.merge. Okay. Now the tables on the or data frames on the basis of which you want to form the join. So one table name is registrations. Come on, take it, registration. Second is what? Mention that. Second is your logins. Okay, logins, right? On the basis of which column? On the basis of which column? What is the column name? Means what is the matching field? Matching field is
Name.
name. Okay, so both are same. Although we will, if we not mention, it will take automatically. Let me execute this. And actually, there is one more thing. If we go inside and press Shift and Tab together, left data frame, right data frame. See, by default, it does what? Inner join. Can you see here? Okay, by default, it does what? Inner join. But you can mention this. Example this. How equals to inner. You can mention how is equal to inner. And if the column name is same, you don't need to mention your matching field, but it's always a good practice. Mention that on equals to your column name. What is your column name? Name. Okay, name. And let me execute this time. So these are the two tables that I want to form the join. But which kind of join? Inner join. So I should get only and only matching records. That means I should get the record of only Andrew and Bobo, and from this corresponding login ID, that is 2 and 4. Okay, let me execute this. Check everyone. Clear? Please tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, great. This is your inner join,
Sir,
right? Yeah.
one little doubt, sir. Where did this registration and login name came from?
No. See, we created
Did we name the?
actually 2 data frames are there. We have 2 data frames. One data frame is registration, which is this table, and one is this table, known as login. Means these 2 data frames we are having, registrations
Okay.
and the login. So these 2 we form the join. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now come to the left outer join. Understand everyone what it does. Inner join gives only matching records. Okay. But suppose what happens, your left, you have 2 tables and one table is very important for you. You don't want to exclude any row of that. So every row of left table you want, plus matching record from the right table also you want. Okay, means you don't want to hear what happened. Only the matching record from the left table and means matching record from both the tables were picked up. And these two rows were dropped, right or wrong? These 2 were dropped. We can see the result here at the down. These were dropped. But I don't want to drop any row of the left table. It is very important. No, I can't skip that. Every row should be there. Okay. So what I want, matching records from both the tables plus non-matching record from the left table. Okay. Matching record from the left, both the tables plus, understand everyone, matching record from both the tables plus non-matching record from the left table. So in fact, we say that my left join or left outer join does what? Left outer join is equivalent to, see everyone, this is very important, your first of all inner join, because inner join will give you matching records plus non-matching records from left table. Okay, non-matching records from left table. So how it is going to work? See, already we have seen the result of inner join, right? So left outer join is what? Combination of inner join. So inner join has already happened between two tables, right? Now see, what is the left table? Now you will understand which is my left table. The table that you will mention first will be your left table. The table you will mention after that will be your right table. Okay, the table you mention first is your left table. The table you mention later on is your right table. So which table is important for you this time? This time your table is important for you is your registrations table. So what I do this, see everyone, let me copy this. Come here. And I have to make only one change. Instead of how I have to mention inner equals to, I have to mention left. Sorry, left. So what it will give me? First of all, it will internally form inner join. So what is the result of inner join? This join. Okay, Andrew's result, Bobo's result. But what it requires, inner join is fine, but also I want what? Non-matching record from left table. Okay, so I want two means those rows which have not found any match. I also want those rows. You cannot drop those rows. So what happened? These rows will also take into the consideration. Remember, these rows were not matched, right or wrong?
Yes.
Yes, these were not. So these will not drop anymore. They will here. So what result you will get this time? You should get result this time. Again, same login ID column here. Okay. So what is the Andrew's corresponding ID is 2. Bobo's corresponding ID is 4. But here is no match, right? So I will get NAN here and NAN here. This should be my result. Means these rows will not be dropped. They will take into the consideration. So first of all, inner join will happen, which will give you this record. After that, whatever non-matching records are there, they will also come here. Okay, so if I execute this, check everyone. Can you see? We have all records of left table. None of the record has been skipped. Matching plus non-matching. Why we are getting NAN? Because their corresponding ID is not available in the right table. That is your logins table. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now come. Next one is your right outer join. Right outer join. Okay. Also, it is very similar to right. It needs your inner join. Meaning first of all, inner join and right outer non-matching records. From which table everyone? Right table.
Right
This
table.
time. Yeah, this will be right table, right? So we will get matching records. What's of 100% because inner join is happening. So matching records will be there for sure. But non-matching records from which table will be picked up this time, everyone? Right table. So what are the non-matching record? That is of Xavier. What we have mentioned here? See, let me copy the code. Come here, come down, paste here, and just make instead of left, make it right. Right? Just mention that. So see, you will get matching records. Of course, these records will be there. These are the matching records. But non-matching record this time will be taken from which table? Right table. So what is your right table this time, everyone?
Logins.
Logins table. So these record will be taken. What is that? Xavier's record and Yolanda records. They will be taken. Okay. So let me execute this. Check everyone. Xavier is there. Even
Yeah.
Yolanda is there. Clear, everyone? See properly in any doubt in this.
Yes.
Great. Others?
Clear, sir. Clear.
Okay. Now see. Similarly, we have one more join known as full outer join, right? Full outer join. And remember this way easier to understand, right? It's very, very easier to understand. If you know inner join, automatically other join you will understand. What is this? Inner join plus inner join means matching records plus now this time non-matching records from both the tables. Okay, full outer means non-matching records from both the tables will come. Means okay, Xavier is coming, Yolanda is coming, non-matching, fine, but also will come what? Clear and David will also come in this record now. Okay, clear and means you will get matching record Andrew and Bobo for time, but from the left table non-match record clear and David will be picked, and from right table Xavier and Yolanda will be picked, right? So if I execute this again, let me copy this. Okay, and let me make it outer join. Execute. Check everyone. We have matching records, Andrew and Bobo, perfect. But we have Claire and David from left table. We have Xavier and Miranda from right table.
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
if we do this, if we
Mm-hmm.
use outer,
Mm-hmm.
then the registration ID from either of the sides will get affected. So, like how if we save it to one variable, then there will be
Mm-hmm.
so much values having NaN. And in
Agree,
previous
agree.
class, sir, you mentioned that it is not we don't give NaN no values to machine learning
Ag-
algorithms. So, sir, how
Agree,
do you
agree,
deal with
agree.
it?
Actually, most of the time depends on what kind of requirement will be there, right? So 99%, if you ask me, mostly in our cases, we use left outer join. Mostly used. The most widely used join, if you ask me personally, is what? Your left outer join. That is what we normally go for. Full outer we rarely use. We normally go for left outer join. And actually, in is it's in our hand. Understand? It's in our hand what we want to pick, what we don't want to pick. And most of the time, actually, this is the results that we have taken this with. That they are not having matching record. What I say, actual scenario will be what? Something like this. Okay, actual scenario will be something like this. Actually, what happened when we design our database, at that time we create a relationship with the help of this column and this column, that is known as primary key relationship and foreign key relationship. Okay, primary key and foreign key. So what is the property of foreign key? Known as referential integrity. Means what happened here, you can enter only those entries, remember, which are already available in your primary key. Means if I try to put 5 here, okay, I will not be allowed to put 5 here because this product ID 5 never exists in my products table. Getting my point? You will never able to enter when you design your database. We put a referential integrity constraint there, right? So when we do that, so we ensure that here we can enter only those. You understand itself, everyone. We're entering 5 here, but that 5 is not available in our products table. So which thing you are selling? That product which we don't have, right or wrong? Tell me. We don't have that product
Yeah,
in, yeah, so why
exactly.
we're solving? So that's why we create a referential integrity, right? So we can enter only those things which are already available in my primary key. So I can't enter 5, I can't even enter 4. Only thing I can enter is what? The thing which is available here. You can repeat them, that is fine, allowed. Okay, so most of the time you will not get those NON values. Actually, this data was taken for your analysis purpose. Okay, few you may get in real time, few you may get, but you know, I will tell you how to deal with them. Okay, there are options available by dropping the missing values or imputation purpose, that we will see, but rarely you will get. Actual scenario will be very much like this, what you are seeing right now. Getting the point? And you can filter out. Remember, you can always filter out the data that you want. Always filter out. What data I want to achieve, which row I want to keep, which row I don't want to keep. Right? We filter out. I think yesterday also we filter out something. Means you want data of only one particular thing. We don't want this thing. We want only survived columns. We don't want unsurvived columns. So you can always filter. I don't want any missing values. I want only data which is available to me. Accordingly, you can filter out. I think it's fine, Varun.
Hardik sir, yes sir,
Yeah,
it is
yeah,
fine.
sorry. Yeah, fine, fine. Now let me move ahead, everyone. As I told you, it is not mandatory that all the time your column names will be same. Right now, we were creating a relationship on the basis of name and name. They were same, but it is not mandatory that they will be same. So let me come here. Again, take my registrations, and let me change their column name. Okay. So I'm going to say registration dot columns equals to, let me change their name. First, let it be registration ID. It does not matter to me. What is that? Okay. In my let me just do one thing. Let me just paste here registrations so that we can see the column. Okay. Registration ID. So let the registration ID be registration ID. Barely matters to me right now. Okay. But I want to change actually this name. Okay. This name I want to change. Suppose I want to make it registration. Sorry. Registration underscore name instead of name. Okay. I want to make it registration underscore name. Okay. So let me execute this. And let me check registrations once again. Right? So now we have a different name. Okay. And we in logins, We have a column name known as name, and here we have a column name known as registration name. Okay, so earlier it was very simple. We just mentioned on parameter. Okay, I told you if the column names are same, even you don't have to put it. See, suppose I remove this. Now we have changed. Of course, it will not work because we have just changed the name, right? But no issue. Let me come here. Now this time, this is a matching field, but names are different. So how to deal with a such scenario? Okay, let me take any column, any join. Suppose let me pick inner join. Okay, so how do we mention that when column names are different? So actually we have to tell them what. That is fine. We mention here your what is the join. Now I'm going to mention, see, where I mention on, I will mention left underscore on. Means in left table, what is your matching field? Okay, in left table, what is your matching field? And what is the matching field in this time, everyone? In the registrations table, this is my left table now. So in left table, what is my matching field? In left table, my matching field is registration underscore name. So you will mention that here instead of name. Similarly, you will mention right underscore on. Right underscore on. And then in right table, what is the matching field? Logins. Logins, what is name? Right? This is the way. So if you have a different columns, still you can form a join. But this time you have to mention left on and right on. So if I execute this, see everyone.
Yes.
Okay, because this time we have a different column name available. That's why we get an additional column known as name. But we can select the column that we want, right? It's in our end, what column we want to pick on. Because it's a data frame now. So whatever you want to pick, suppose I want to pick only few columns, so it's my choice. In this, I can mention, suppose I need only registration ID, reg underscore ID. Okay, and I want only, suppose after this, I want registration name, reg underscore name. Okay, and I want one more information, let's say login ID. Okay, log underscore ID. Okay, I think we are done. Let me execute this. So this time I should get only 3 columns. Right now these are 4. Now I should get only 3. Can you see everyone?
Yes.
Okay, so we can select the columns as per our requirement. That is in our hand. But you should know how to deal with this, everyone.
Sir,
Yes, sir, please.
this means in Python, in Pandas library, we are executing all the rules or all the what you can say, all the protocols which are there in RDBMS.
Not all the sir, not all, but yeah, actually this is also a data analysis tool. Pandas is a data analysis library, right? So we can do appending there. So yes, we can do appending here. Of course, here we cannot run select queries and something like that. Okay, we cannot use insert, update, delete. Okay,
So,
create procedure and not. But this is a data analysis. So if some data is given to you, you can also analyze this. You can analyze this using the Python. So they have made the provision, a complete analysis tool they are trying to make. So SQL also used for the creating database and also do for the analysis as well. In the SQL, yes, please.
So my question is, now I don't know anything about that RDBMS. I am relying on Python, but whatever you had explained today, the few basics, only I know about that. Because that matching key, primary key, etc. From your explanation, I came to know. But I haven't studied that RDBMS beforehand. So whatever you are teaching, only that much I will know.
Agree. Yes,
but
yes.
If I want to do certain operations of my own, then it means that I also have to study that RDBMS.
Now, if you want to do on the Python, then no need. Okay, no need. Okay, if you want to do only on the Python, but if you know it, understand, sir. If you want to make your career in the data science, then your SQL is very, very, very important. The reason that RDBMS is very important, the reason is obvious because now in real time, your organization maintain their data in the databases only.
Okay.
They maintain their data in the databases only. Even I can connect my Python to the SQL as well. Okay, I can run my queries from here as well.
Okay.
I can connect this to the database. I can run the queries with the help of that. because you can build, actually this is happening. Suppose you use a bank ATM, right, sir? So there's a bank ATM or a Flipkart you are doing, example, you are opening a Flipkart, and Flipkart, different products are appearing, their price is appearing, where that data is saved. That data is saved in the DBMS only.
Okay.
Right, it is saved in that, where we are getting the data. Their data is saved somewhere in the database only. Okay, but there are application softwares available on which this website has been designed. So those application program actually interact with your database. Okay, and this is how you get the result.
In this case, do you have any listing of whatever functions they have used in RDBMS, which are useful in Python for doing such kind of data analysis? Do you have a condensed PDF?
I'll share you with the Pandas, sir. I will share you Pandas library. Let me say that I don't have that PDF actually right now, but I'll check one for you and I'll give it to you. Don't worry, sir.
Or if you can give reference from where should we get on our WhatsApp group?
Sure, sure, sure. I'll share.
It would be easier so that we can download it, and from by looking of that we can try. We can
sure.
experiment.
Sure, sure, sir. Sure. 100%. Of course, I'll do that. No problem. That can be done. That's not a problem. Okay, but I'll advise you, sir, if you are planning to make your career in the data science, if you are gonna stay in academics only, then no need, no problem. You can get away from that. But if you somehow you want to make your transition into industry or real time, 100% in an interview they will ask you Python. They will ask you DBMS for sure. Guaranteed they will ask you.
No, actually, what I'm thinking is I'm actually a faculty. So
I know that.
If my students are going to work or going to do certain projects, then to debug their projects or to tackle with the difficulties, I must at least know the names of the functions in use over there, so that I can tell them, ki, this is not happening. So you can use this kind of command in RDMMS, and then you can try with this.
Okay, means you want to talk about RDBMS, right? Only RDBMS you're talking about.
Yeah, RDBMS, SQL, whichever is.
Then do one thing, sir. I'm telling you directly. For easier version, you use this path. Use the W3 schools.
Acha, okay.
This is good one. This is good enough. Good enough for W3 school. Let me just type on the Google. That is better. Now W3 schools, and let me just type SQL.
Okay, that would be a nice.
Yeah, everything is there. Everything with example, and you can run the codes here as well.
Okay,
example, like say this, they have already database available. You can just click on this, okay? And suppose I run this SQL query. There is a query written. If I run this SQL query, it will show you the results as well, what result they are getting. Okay, so you can use that. Very good, means without even installing anything, you can practice from here.
So same thing I can tell to my students, yes, go to this and then do it and then try. If not, then we'll sit together and then we'll work on it.
Yes, of course, sir. Of course. Yes, of course. This is a very good website. This is a very good website.
Okay.
Awesome website. This is. Yeah. For at least beginners, it is very good.
Yeah, fantastic.
Means at least at one place you will get all the syntaxes and everything available here. Just click on that, and with an example, they will explain first of all theory, then they will send some example, and they will give you, now you can try. Now they will option to try it yourself. Try it yourself. So anybody can learn. It's free of cost. So anybody can use it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. There are multiple things available, sir. Multiple JavaScript, Python, PHP, Bootstrap, how to WC, everything. This is very, actually very famous website.
Okay.
Okay. Very famous website. Okay. So let me come here. And now let me do one thing. I need to read a data. Let me see that data is there or not. I doubt if it is there. I'm not sure. Check. Retail. No. See. Users. Del. Come on. Retails. Okay. Or let me do one thing. Let me quickly type here. Actually, I want to show you something which is actually very important, which you will be needing in the real-time projects. Retail sales underscore beer, wine, liquor .csv. Let me execute this. Not this one. Come on. Let me just show me the data set little bit. Date, yeah, fine, date will work. Let me bring it. Oh, it's too huge. Oh my God. 731 MB it is. Come on, come on, come on. Just wait a second. It is getting loaded. Let me meanwhile search something. I need a date column actually specifically. For that purpose, I want to show you something. Come on. It is about to be done in 30 seconds. Don't worry. Come on here. Meanwhile, let me say CSV file with date column. Well, let me do one thing if it is not there. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, Excel, Excel, Excel. Come on. I think this will work. Let me check what data we are having. I need just a date column actually. That is my main purpose. It is having something. So let me do one thing. Okay. Some random dates are coming. Let it be 300, 400, 500. And then I will just repeat it. Okay. Let it be. Yeah. Done. Let me save it. Let me read in my pandas. Come on. df is equal to pd.read underscore Excel. And I think it is date time dot XLSX. Let me execute this. Yeah, done. Awesome. Let me check. df dot head. Oh, no issue, no issue. Let me do one thing. If that is the case, df1 is equal to df. I want only few columns, that is date. And second column I want is sales. Let me check df1 once again. Yeah, fine. Okay. So I have some data, everyone. This is the date which is available here. This is sales something available. Okay. So sometime your boss may want to see year-wise sales, please tell me. Year-wise, okay. But he has given you individual dates like this. Okay. You want year-wise sales, but data that is given to you is individual date-wise. This. He want you year-wise sales or month-wise sales summary he needs from you. So what will you do? Okay. For that purpose, actually, first of all, ensure that it is reading it date properly or not. Means my pandas is able to recognize as a date or not. So let me come here and let me check. Okay. df dot d type. Oh, sorry, d types. Okay. And fine, it is working as a date time. Awesome. It has recognized that. And df1 dot date time. Actually, I want to bring something which is not able to recognize. For that purpose, let me check it if it is recognizing. It is recognized smartly. Okay. But I don't want it to recognize, in fact. So let me do one thing. Let me go back again to the same file. Okay, and it is date. Let me make it, suppose, text. Aha. No, 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 no. It will ruin everything, general. Oh, no, it won't support. So what should I do? I should open. Let me check that file has been downloaded or not. It has been done. Let me copy, go to my desktop, minimize. Come on, come on. Yeah. Folder, open it. And please see everyone, whatever I'm doing, actually this will be, you will be also seeing these kind of things. Extract it. Actually need a file which is not able to recognize the date. Meanwhile, it is doing that. Let me do one thing. CSV file. Let me create a notepad if it is, because I don't know it will be doing that in a manner or not. So suppose I created a column known as date column, and here I created a comma, sales column, and here I mentioned 2022, okay, 0101 example, or 10. Sales is suppose 200. Then I mentioned 2020 again, 02 or 01, let it be, okay. And again this time suppose 20, 300, and then I mentioned 2023. Varun saying something? Yes. Which is not able to recognize the date. Okay, so I want to actually show you when it is recognizing the date, life will be very much easy. I want to show that there is a date column, but it is not able to recognize that. That is the purpose actually. 0 to 10. No, not make month of 13. Not that way actually. Not that way, Varun. Let me come some. Not don't put the space and make it 400. And once more 2023 example. And this time month is supposed 12, date is supposed 13, and price is 500. Let me check. I'm not sure it will be reading as a date or what. It should not read that. That's what I want actually. See, come on, users, tell, okay. And let me make it all files. Name giving Praveer date dot CSV. Praveer date CSV. Okay, let me run that. Now let me try to read it. Meanwhile, it has been done. Let me check the file. Actually, it is too huge. 3.38 GB it is. Oh my God, it will take long time to load. Let it leave. Let me leave it and let me come here. Okay, so let me check the file. I think Praveer data I have created. So dfx is equal to pd dot read underscore CSV. And let me put Praveer date dot CSV execute. Let me check dfx. Okay, fine. And let me check their d type dfx dot d types d. Okay, fine, fine. This is what I wanted actually. I want itself, it should not recognize the date. So it is not able to recognize the date. Okay, so sometime actually what will happen, everyone, it will not be able to recognize the dates. Okay, for example, this is a date column, which I mentioned here, but it is recognizing it was object. Okay, it is recognizing it as a object. So what I can do, understand, but you want to extract year-wise analysis, month-wise analysis, you want to do. So of course, for that purpose, it should be recognized as a date. So what I can do, I can come here, okay, and I can mention, suppose, what is my column name? Column name is date. So, and data frame name is what? DFX. So I can come here and I can mention DFX, column name is what? Date, equals to, this time, I'm going to mention pd dot date time function. There is some function known as pd dot to underscore date time, okay, and within that let me pass the same column. This column actually I want to convert into the date time column, and earlier it is recognizing what? As an object only. Let me execute this, and now let me check again my dfx for now, okay, and let me check especially its d types. It is able to recognize or not? Yeah, fine. Can you observe, everyone? Please see what has become this time. Are you there? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
see what was happening actually. I intentionally see this file we wrote. Okay, it was able to recognize quickly. It is a date column. See, we saw that I think date time, right? But I read a CSV file. In that case, it is a date column, but it is not able to recognize. It is recognizing as what? As an object. Object means what? String. It was recognizing as a string. So sometime you will receive a data in a CSV file in which there will be a date column, but your pandas will not be able to recognize as a date. So you should know how to convert that into the date properly. Okay, how to convert that. So there is one way, your date time. You can use pandas function known as to underscore date time. okay, and pass your column which you want to convert into the date time. So I just passed here and save the same result in the same function. Okay, sorry, same column. Pass the result of this into the same column, right? This column. So now my column is this. Now when I check, it is ready, right? To be used as a date. So once it is a date, you can do different ways. Okay, there's one way. There's other way as well. Okay, there are other ways as well. For example, you may have, while reading itself, you can do the problem. Suppose, let me do one thing. Again, let me read it. Okay, but in different data frame. I know that if I directly read, what will happen? If I execute this, see, you'll see that dfy dot d types. Again, it will be object. See, date is an object. Okay, but at the reading time only, I want to make it date time. So again, there is an option available for the same. Okay, there is an option available for the same. What I can mention? I can mention parse underscore dates. Let me press tab, automatically it should take. Okay, and within the square bracket, you can mention the index of your column. Okay, what is your index of your column? So what is the index of my column, everyone? At which position it is coming? First position. So 0 and 1. So index of this is 0. So let me mention here 0. Okay, what is the beauty of this? See, the best part is that if you have multiple columns, suppose 4 or 5 date columns available in your table, right? So this step you have to repeat for every column. Okay, this step you have to repeat for every column. Date column, there's many date columns are there. This step you have to repeat for every column. But what is the beauty there? Here you can specify, you have suppose multiple columns, so you can pass their index. If multiple columns are there, you can pass their index inside the list. For example, there's index 0th column, index 4th column, example index 7th column. Okay, these are the columns which are the date columns, and you want to convert them into the date because it is recognizing as an object, so you can pass them as a list. Okay, you can pass them as a list. So in one go, it will be done. For now, we have in one column, so we don't need a list. In just square bracket, I can pass here 0, the index of the C. Okay, 0. Okay, and now let me execute this. Okay, now let me execute this and check everyone. Can you observe?
Yes.
Right. So this is the better way of doing that, right? Instead of doing individual column this way, pd.datetime. Of course, you should know both the options. You should know both the options. If you are not able to put all the column name, okay, you want to do step by step, you have 1-2 columns available, then you can use this method. Or while you are reading your data frame directly or CSV file directly, you can use this. And actually, this is very important. This what I just mentioned. Not simple, it is very important because once this is date, trust me, you are going to get huge option. Okay, so let me come back to this, which we have a date column available, df1. Let me come here. Okay, df1, what is that? This is the column. Okay, and let me verify its d type is date time. But see what we can do. This is my d type. Just 5 minutes I will take, then I'll call it a day. Okay, available. I want to add year column to this. Okay, I want from this column, I want to extract year. Okay, from this particular date column, I want to extract year. So what I can do, I want to create a new column. What is my data frame name? df1. Okay, so I can mention df1. The new column I want is should be name is year. Okay, and from which I want to extract this year? From this column. What is the column name? Date column. Okay, so I can mention here df1. Okay, in square bracket, the column name, that is your date. I think name should be correct. Okay, now see, you have an attribute .dt. Okay, and now you have again an attribute known as year. Okay, an attribute year. If I execute this, okay, and let me check df1. Can you see everyone what has happened? From this date column, the year has been extracted. See, right? Can you say, tell everyone? Fine.
Sir, I'm little confused here. What is DF1?
DF1 is the data frame that we read earlier. Remember this one? This is the data frame that we read. This one. This one we read now. See, this was originally we read DF, okay, but it was having some unintended column, unnamed 0, unnamed 1, unnamed 2, unnamed 3. So I didn't want these columns, so I selected only these column and read them inside the DF1. So what is the DF1?
Okay.
DF1 is having only these two columns, date and sales.
Sales. Okay.
Okay, so I'm talking about this DF1. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Sorry. Date why was not able to actually by default it does that way. If you are using any text file now, so it reads that as a text only. It don't understand it is a date. So you have to tell them, okay, no, don't treat it as a text. It is what? A date. But while we are reading an Excel file, because in Excel we have a data type selection option. Remember, in Excel we have a data type selection option. See, in this file we have a right here, general, this thing. That's why it is able to recognize. I hope it is fine, Varun, right? Similarly, what we can do, see, we can extract we just extracted month, sorry, year. We can extract it month as well. Same way. Suppose I want to add this time a column known as month column. Okay. So I can mention df1 date from, because again from the same column, I want to extract month, this mid part, this part. I want to extract this month part. Okay, because your boss may I need month wise sales, year wise sales. So again, we have an attribute month. Execute this. Okay, and check now again. df1. See, we have month, 6 months, second month, 10th month, 6 months, something. And now if you quickly want summary, okay, your boss says, give me year wise summary, year wise sales, year wise, what is the total sale? Please tell me that information only. Year wise, in 2021, how much is the sales? 2022, how much is the sale? 18, how much is the sale? 17, how much is the sales? Within one line, we can do now. Within one line. Remember the group by operation that we discussed? Remember, everyone? I think yesterday only we discussed group by. Okay. So
Yes,
what I
sir.
can mention, df1 dot group by. Okay. And what it says, year wise he needs, means he want to do group by year. So group by, what is my column name of the year? Year, right? Let me mention this. Year. So it will do group by year. On that, what I want to apply some operation. Okay, some method. Okay, and whatever you want to see, you can mention here the column. Let me execute first of all this, no problem. So see, we are getting year-wise summary. Year-wise, 2016, this much was the sales, 17, this much was the sales, 18, this much was the sales, 19, this much was the sales, 20, this much was the sales, 21, this much was the sale, 22, this much was the sales. Okay, and I want only these year and sales columns. You know how to select them, right, everyone? We can put here the columns that we want to select. It's our choice. I think we discussed that yesterday as well, right? We can put the columns here. I want year column and I want sales column. Sorry, I made some mistake. Okay. Just a second. Why we are not getting this? Let me just first of all execute this. Year, sale, month, sum. Fine. Everything is fine. Then what is the problem? Year, sales, month. It should work. What is happening? Why it is doing something? I put two things here. Let me put it here again. Sales. What is the column name? Oh, sorry, small letter. Yeah. Yes, sales. It is small letters. I was putting capital letters. Yeah, fine. Year and corresponding sales. Can you see, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Clearly, we can see what is the year-wise sales. Quickly, we can achieve the result. Within few seconds, we are able to achieve our result, whatever we want, right? And this way, if I pass in form of data frame, quickly this looks better than earlier what we were getting. We were just doing the mistake of the name. Name we were typing wrong. Now everything is working perfect. Right, everyone? Any doubt in this? See, similarly, year-wise sales, you want month-wise sales. Yes, you can do month-wise sales without easy. How easy? Just use it. Paste it here. Month-wise summary he needs. Okay. So what is the name of the month column? Month, M-O-N-T-H. Okay. Just ensure that your name is correct. Otherwise, you will face the same problem that I was facing. See, month-wise summary. In second month, February, how much sales? March, how much sales? Okay. Everything is available here. So quickly you can do that if you know the date time, right? How important it can be. So whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve that without any trouble. But that is important how you can read that. Tell me, everyone, any doubt in this? And how it can be so much beneficial for you. Okay, so can I end for the day, everyone? If it is fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Feels
Sir,
okay.
I
Yeah,
had a little request before we end up. Sir, whenever you use CSV file before we start the class, sir, can you share that file in the group? Because
Okay, okay,
what
got
do
it,
we
got it.
do?
Yeah,
Few
actually,
of us
okay.
do uh, we follow whatever you teach in the class in Jupyter Notebook simultaneously as you teach, so it gets difficult to
Sure,
follow.
sure, sure, sure. Actually, sometime what happens here, Varun, oh sorry, Hardik. Sometime I
Yeah.
random just the way. Remember, I right now I directly created.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry. That's
I
a good.
understand.
That's a good suggestion. That will be better, right? Yeah, fine. I'll
So
share. No problem.
the
Yes, sir.
along with
Yes,
this IPY kernel file,
Yeah, yeah.
you can share those data frame files also.
Means your
Whatever files we are
data sets,
using,
data sets. Yeah,
data
sure, sure.
set files. Yes,
Same. Varun is saying. Same.
yes, yes.
Hardik is saying. Yeah, sure, sir. Sure. I'll do that for sure. Okay, sir. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Bye.
thank you, sir.